Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking. about it. There are little tiny spots that course plays left at the edges of those, but I'm not sure how easy it is to get them. I mean, we've got a bonus. I'm not going to be greedy, and it's not greedy. No, it's not. Got to stop saying things like that. It isn't greedy. People, if you wish to spend the time to get that up, there's nothing wrong with doing that whatsoever. It's difficult, and I don't want to ruin the straw. We're going to do the straw as well. I'm not sure what will happen to the swathing bit, whether that gets ignored, in which case we might be able to go and get dye with it. But it's a bit like anything, is it worth it? You've got to ask yourself that question, really, when the time you're sort of spending could be spent otherwise. Just want to get this in so we can see exactly how much that we've actually got. Now then, let's go grab, yeah, we need to go grab the, no, Swather, no, we'll grab the other one, because I'm going to leave the other one there. No, this is the one we want. So we will drop that now, grab that, stick that in, and we're going to see. I think we've done very well, if I'm honest. Do love this. I like the team that we've got. It's small. There's an awful lot of scope for improving equipment. That's the one thing I am definitely going to say. Obviously we've spent, well, we've swapped things around. I wanted to make this, I mean, to be honest, these fields are so big that one Colossus is not, I mean, even with a massive header, it's not good enough. You're going to need a team of 2 or 3 to impact most of these large fields, and I am up for that. I'm up for trying to find the best way to use the silo storage bins on the side of fields and things like that, central storage, as I've often done. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to do it. Rainquid Pro, probably, maybe, but it's not cheap. That's one thing I'm going to say. It's real. Ooh, wow, we actually reached the limit. Or did that hit the thing and... No, it didn't. That is a limit. Wow. Fantastic. Amazing. So that is brilliant. So 99 tons and 2.5 tons ish, so just over, and there was another 6 tons that have already been done, so that is quite phenomenal. Over 100 tons of wheat. It's a good field, that is. Now then, one thing I'd like to do before we go, I know it's extending this session a little bit, I would like to scan fields. The one thing I really would like to do before we go, so we can see what we've done. So we've got 100 and odd tons which we're going to sell as seeds, which should make us quite a lot of cash in the back end of this year. We've got the straw that we're going to go to silage, which also we may well have a BGA as well that's going to go energy and all the rest of it, but it's all, none of it is cheap. It's all our products, so we're going to do the best we possibly can with the products that we've got on the farm. And yeah, that's it. But I'm not going to use any mods that are crazy or that are stupendous. That are just, I like to use good balanced mods. That's, yeah, the seed mod that's 790 times the amount of seeds is just a little bit crazy. Fantastic but crazy. I mean, there aren't many mods that I wouldn't use and that I do think are crazy. That's probably one of them. It's just a little bit too good to be true. So the bonus is just so good that it's just unbelievable, really. So I don't like that. I'm trying to play believable and yeah, really as realistic as possible. But be careful, otherwise it leaves those little gaps, and I don't want too big a gap. You never get this right, you never get it perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to see how good the field is, the data. I was a bit wasteful, I was trying to rush so I didn't miss that patch, which is always costly when you do silly things like that. Yeah, I was actually, because Yeah, it's Thursday night, but yeah, I've got to be honest. Yeah, I felt a bit really tired today at work. Did quite a lot of travelling across the services, and yeah, mind you, I did have a horrible bug last week, if I'm honest. So that wiped me out a little bit. Just normal things, yeah. I'm not like moaning about health, just like all the normal things. But it was actually quite a nasty bug. I did at one point think it was the vid, but it wasn't, so I did a test. Right, send it back. Well, that's going to take a couple of minutes to actually process that little lot, he says, and you watch. Now that, now that I've said that, it'll be quick. I'm not sure whether we're going to treat the grass field as a production slab and put something on there, if I'm honest, because I'm not, it's not big enough for me to, I did initially think, well, should we do flax or something? I thought, it's tiny, it really is a garden really, but obviously it's a very long garden. I don't mind the little tiny patch around the house being the garden and that being something, but I think it's probably going to be the production sort of area. What is that? What is that? Is it just like damaged woodwork? It is. Damaged paintwork. Wow. It is. I love the detailing on this. It's quite amazing, really. Right. Fantastic. So then. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, the sandy loam is... and loamy sand are both reasonable, and loam, as we all know, is the absolutely best. So that is a cracking field. Environmental score of 49, obviously, because yeah, that's terrible, which it would be, because that we've not done anything. Well, it does also show us a bit of 3, because obviously we've done that grass bit. But field 2 looks like it's going to be nice, because that green actually ends, but you can never see. There could be silty clay. I suppose there is one way you can sort of know, and that's if you just click on it like that. Ooh. Wow. 70% odd of loam. That is amazing. That field. Yeah, I think we did talk about 29. That's a super duper one. And 28 not so much. So the ones we want actually really are all quite nice. I think I'd be happy with 3, 10 and 11. I think that would make for a very large farm, bearing in mind 33 has taken us absolutely ages to do. That is a lot bigger than 33, as is 11. So yeah, we'd need a fleet to actually expand to that extent. And also I'm going to have to do a little bit of homework on exactly, let's just grab that in. Again, no, I'm not sure. I think we've got enough sheds, so I think we'll take these two back. Yeah, I do. Obviously now we've got Colossus. We will stick to the Colossus. Yeah, let's fold it away. Being as it's an implement that we're not going to use all the time, we won't stick it in the first bay. Now I am going to drop the header off, because I hear people, oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, I thought I'd heard somebody say it does damage to the header if it warps the metal, if it stays on all of the time. Don't know how true that is, but yeah, let's try to be as realistic to what I've heard as possibly can be. So right, we'll grab you, and that's folded away. And I think we'll stick that behind the production shed. No, we'll stick it in here. I like it undercover. I do love these. Even the overhang is amazing, really, on these. I've always thought these are even in there. Even though I'm not a massive fan of the poles, I can put up with it on these because they're quite evenly spaced. You can usually fit at least 2 reasonable size ones under each bay. And then, of course, you've got the overhang, which I also love on these. So they may be cheap, but they are a fantastic shed. They really are. But that is definitely the end of this monster session. It really is. So over 100 tons, which we're going to convert to seeds with our Matana. We're going to grab the straw up next session. And what are we going to replant? That is true. The planting window. When do we plant our special crops? Oh. That's oilseed radish, Mr. Smith. Oh, flax is only in May. Peas in April. Lentils in April. Alfalfa is... Yeah, I'm not that worried about alfalfa. Not really. It's... Yeah. I suppose other people may want me to do it. So I might well do that. So, yes. So peas, it's all next year really. So we've really got all the way through the winter. If we're going to go for, are we going to do another crop with this field? I've got crop rotation on as well, which does mean that we really shouldn't be. Have I got crop rotation on? I should have, but then it won't show that because it's not our field. I would have thought. Crop type grass, growth harvested. Maybe I haven't got crop rotation. Maybe it was one of the... Yes, because it's a ground changing. I was thinking with this being especially for this particular type of header, I thought anything that's going to affect the ground I'm going to leave out, so I have left crop rotation off. I think I will for this Let's Play. It may or may not do anything, but one of the mods affected this terribly, and it literally crashed and burned in a way that I've never seen it crash and burn before. So yeah, we'll definitely I think we'll leave the crop rotation off for this, which means for once we could actually stick things in the same fields. That's lift that, it's a little bit low, so we could actually do that. So really the first field, I think we would probably keep on using this particular set of headers until we can afford a second field, and they are expensive, so it's not something we're just suddenly gonna... Probably better if we really do this and it takes an entire bale, I would say, like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's only just going over the two others. Yeah, so it is true, although that's going to, I think it's going to be roughly 200,000-ish if we sell out at the best possible time. Sounds a lot, but then there's also the straw, which we're going to convert, and I think we probably can just about afford the BGA. Again, that's going to be something else like that. The cheapest second field, as we saw earlier, is field 22. I thought I'd bought, you know, I'm going to say. Have we still... Did I say... Oh, did I say that? Oh, my life. Right, well, when we're not using it, and I will pay 786,000 for it. I can't remember saving it. I obviously did. So, stupid me, and now it's got placeables on it. So basically, what I will do when we go for 3, I'm not going to use it at all because it shouldn't be ours. When I've got 786 and we're going to buy that, then I will pay 786, which we will throw into the bin, if you know what I mean. I'm going to use the F12 key to destroy $786,844. So yes, that's what we're going to do to rectify that. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to see how much that is. So the cheapest field we can buy is field 30. And at that point... That's true, actually. 32 as well is 674. All my life. 896. That's, yeah. 28. There was the one that wasn't. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. But I think I'd sooner go for that and stick to the group that we've said. I don't think I want to go much more than 30. Much further than the animal one, really. I don't. Yeah, I think I'd like to stay in a circle of like that as ours. So yeah, the first one is this field 30, which again, that is going to be quite a lot. And then I think what we will do is we will buy animals at that point. So this is going to have to be a longer let's play, and we're also going to go through the years quite quickly, because this first bit we can only do one and only sell our product. And then obviously we've got to like reseed it, and this is what I say, even whether it's a new farmer start or a start from scratch. The first year, if you've only got like a field, and don't get me wrong, it is a monster field. I'm not knocking what we've been given, because it's amazing. But what I mean is, to make progress and to actually like buy more, it's going to take quite a considerable amount of effort. So yeah, field 22, and obviously field 22 isn't a very large field, but it is representative of what we probably can afford. And also, the other thing, we're box clever. We've got the seeder that we know we can do that. We looked earlier, although obviously the only thing I'm going to say, some of this is a little bit, we know that, I think it was at the, let's have a look again, let me just remind myself, it's got to stick in my head. One of those was stupendous. I think it was the lentils, but we don't really know. Yeah, it was. The lentils are stupendous, but it could be terrible. It could be like soybeans. So in that case, it is fantastic still, and the best time to sell it is July. Peas, good, but peas could be the opposite. Peas could be like wheat, so you could have lots of peas, and therefore 1,258 is actually worth more than if you were doing lentils, which could be really. I'm not saying that it is that way, but what I'm trying to say is you don't know these things until you've actually done them. Flax again is good. I don't know how good that is. I mean, that is another one that I'd like to try. But I think we're going to try to go for lentils first, because it seems on paper to be the best of the crops. So, and also, now when is it harvested? I would imagine it's going to be well past July, usually is. So flax would be harvest. Oh no, I'm looking. It's harvested in September, October. So you've got to keep it pretty much about 6 months of the year until the next July to sell that for the best possible price. And this is what I found on Hobo's Hollow. You had to have a reasonable amount of income to tide you over as a cushion until the next crop was bought in and you could sell it. It's not only just a matter of bringing the crop in, it's actually giving yourself. So really, to find as many businesses out of these two products that we've got is important. So I think BGA probably is do the straw to silage, sell the silage, and we'll have one amount of money from the two things, and then it's to spend that wisely to see. Yeah, I mean, we're going to need we've got a fertilizer spreader. We just need to enhance that one. We don't need to do it right now. Let's leave it, because money it's often best to sit on a bit of a nest egg. Yeah, anyway, it's been a long session. I'm tired, so I'm waffling. So all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you stick with me on this. It is a fantastic map. I love it, and I love the fact that this is going to be a challenge, because it's going big straight away. That is the map, so that is what we've got to do. Also, I'm glad that we've done the pickup header. I always wanted to do that, and finally I've actually done that. So on a map that supports it, and we've got all these other crop types to try as well. So there's a lot going on that I'm really liking. Also, there is, I think, is it in greenhouses? No, it will do that. Yeah, we're not going to discover all of the fantastic things of the map in one session. We're going to have a good look, proper look on all the sessions. So all that remains to be said for now is goodbye for now.